Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where, well, we're at war with everybody, except America, for some reason. But yes, we're at war with the British, the Germans, the Russians, and the Spanish. Now, the Spanish are blockaded, even though they still have a sizable fleet remaining. They're suffering a bit. The Russians do have a fleet, but we haven't really engaged them yet. Their economy is also not doing so well right now. Britain does not have much of a fleet. And we'll come back to them in a minute. They've got 2 heavy cruisers, 5 light cruisers. They're going to be losing so many transports all over the place because they're at war with the US as well. Germany has a big fleet. Big fleet. But again, their economy, not looking so great. I mean, neither is ours, to be fair. But nobody's is, actually. Apart from Italy. Who's also the only country at peace. So, makes sense. Anyway. Germany has a sizable fleet. And we might get some action from them. In fact, we are up here in the North Sea. The Jacky, a KA-class cruiser, along with the Fabuki, which we've seen a bunch of times. It's a Belgian Kuma class. And the Russell, I don't know where Belgium got this from. It might actually be German. It's terrible. It's a battleship with 6 12-inch guns, costing $700 million somehow. And this is our first look at the Germans, who have resorted to numbers. These don't look that impressive, but these could be cruiser killers, I suppose. But 3 twin 13-inch guns is, for a 1.1 billion is not exactly amazing. But I really want to have a look at what we're looking at here, because this is just basically useful information. If the Germans are still using these Zealandiers, it'll give us some really good information about them. What? And we can have a look at this battle cruiser. What is this? It's a Belgian aircraft carrier. Reverse aircraft carrier. Look at that. Methinks you forgot the rest of the ship, sir. Let's look in alright at the front. It's fat as well. Look at it. Look how fat it is. That's a big boy. Or big las. And there's nothing on it. Every time I think the AI is getting better, it pulls this out. Jesus Christ. 59,006 tons. Many bulkheads. Cramped. Cramped? So mean. It's slow. It does have armor, but it's not exactly up to date. It's only Krupp 3. Not even that much armor. And Mark 3 12-inch guns. Jesus, this thing is fucking terrible. What am I supposed to do with it? Right, let's have a look at the German battle cruisers, shall we? Okay, that's a pretty reasonable looking ship, to be honest. As a light cruiser killer, sure, it's got big guns. I would have preferred 8 or 9, but, you know, 6 is workable. Ton of smaller stuff for dealing with destroyers and that. I think my only real option here is just have the Russell ram them. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. And save these 2 light cruisers. So the light cruisers are going home. I mean, yes, I could try and get a torpedo off, but I'd rather not. And the Russell, this thing needs to go. Wait, no, this isn't German. This is a British ship. Were the British building these? If this was the British battleship that they were using against the Americans, they will have been absolutely trashed instantly. Because those American Delawares... I think they were Delawares? Anyway, American ships would have absolutely ruined it. Yeah, look, main deck pens straight away. Even though this is nearly a 9-inch main deck. Oh my god, it exploded! Cordite 2, super heavies. Wow. This is so bad. 2 flash fires. Now it really is an aircraft carrier. This is an expensive hunk of junk. Well, at least I got a good thumbnail out of it. And now, I was semi-joking about ramming, but I don't know what else it's supposed to do at this stage. It has no guns. What barbette protection did they put on it? 1! This thing's just a death trap. Cramped. Yeah, let's just stuff all these men in the ship really close together, right next to the cordite, super heavy shells that we're not going to put any flash protection on. It doesn't even have watertight doors. It doesn't have a modern anti-flood system. It's just awful. I think this is one of the worst ships for a capital ship at nearly 60,000 tons and 700 million. This thing is abysmal. And Belgium's better off not having it. Oh my days. Right, good. Russell, put out of her misery. I'll see you guys on the post-battle results screen. Right. There we go. No surprise. Never really got to see these German ships up close, so no idea, apart from the fact they could easily kill something that is absolutely terrible. Still laughing. Right, we've also found the Donegal, a Good Hope class cruiser. Now, this could be nasty. It does it's expensive. And it does have 2 triple 10-inch or 10.5-inch guns, which could make a real mess of Kinugasa and Ottawa here. Of course, I'm sure the AI has some more surprises in store for me. But you know, as a heavier cruiser, oh god, as a heavier cruiser. Maybe. We do have, of course, have torpedoes that we could attack it with. Where is it? Is the next question. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, we definitely have torpedoes we can attack it with. Are they long lances? Yeah, they're long lances. Fun. So, might just dump torpedoes at it and then run away. If we can find it. Of course, the British don't have many ships. Oh, it's so far away. No, it's coming towards us. Wow. I don't recognise that superstructure. Maybe I just never use it. That's square. That's very square. Look at that. Look at that right angle. Pointy. AX. Not terrible. I personally would have gotten rid of this little gun here and moved this gun to this barbette, and I would have gotten rid of this completely unnecessary barbette. But it's not terrible. Right. We're going to go for a long-range torp snipe. That's what we're going to do. and hope and pray that we are actually able to get in range. Well, we are technically in range. Just need to maybe get the angle. Don't know. Come on. I mean, we are hitting them. Are they still coming towards us? No. It's going to be difficult to get a good angle to fire the torps at then. They're slightly ahead in damage. No, don't like it. Really don't like it. Let's go. Maybe if they'd been coming in at me, could have gotten some torpedoes on them, but nah, they're playing it smart. I mean, we put a little bit of damage on it, so it will have to go back to port, which is probably going to annoy the British quite a lot, because they don't have very much. But, interesting ship. I don't know if we can get it ID'd. Yeah. Wow, IDing is very slow. Alright, let's have a look at you. Many cramped, 31 knots. It does have armor. It's not crazy. That superstructure armor in particular is a little bit on the low side, but it's going to be fighting at quite long range with those 10.5-inch guns. Turbo electric. Interesting. Standard bulkheads. Jesus, if you actually hit this thing, it's probably going to sink quite quickly. Nose fuse HE shell, so its HE pen is going to be pretty rubbish, yeah. Cordite and Pickrick, fuck me. Okay. And it does carry some electric 24-inch torps, interesting. Interesting. Certainly interesting. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Alright, it's following turn, but I don't like the look of any of the optional battles I've been given. But in case you thought I'd forgotten, because I mentioned it like several episodes ago, some of the Ontakis which had finished commissioning have indeed moved over to the Western Gilbert Islands, which means we can launch another naval invasion. Western Gilbert, and they shouldn't have any problems doing that. We can start wrapping up this. We should be able to take Fiji, perhaps, maybe even the north of New Zealand. But basically, I want to wrap up all the stuff over here, if I can, and then, well, hopefully we'll... So really, we want to keep warring against Britain for as long as possible. Obviously, we were behind in the war with Germany because, well, I haven't put any effort into it. But we would have a chance here, but I don't like these odds. But it is good to have a look. We've got a Sean Horse class heavy cruiser. It's not that good by the price, But it looks good on paper. 31 knots, 9 8-inch guns, some torpedoes, armor quality is not bad. And we've got this Bremen 1943 class light cruiser, which looks very cheap. If I had a heavy cruiser, I'd make a go of it, but I've only got a Kea and a Kuma, so 8-inch guns will probably cause them quite a lot of hurt. So I don't want to attempt this, and all the other convoys are either very small or I don't have the force required. So I'm just going to end the turn because I reckon Spain is about to peace out. I think it's been 5 turns since I was like, hey, peace. And that's, I think it's 5 turns, the cooldown on peace deals. I can't remember though, but it feels like they might. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I could have pushed for Portugal. Wow, 13. Well, I'll get a billion, I guess, which is going to be quite a lot for Spain to pay. They've got all this stuff. These all San Franciscos. Yeah, they are. Well, I don't want any ships. I'm just gonna. Cool. Peace out. Let's smack Gibraltar again. Okie dokie. Yeah. See, well, there's some stuff here and there. Presumably against the Germans. What? Oh, are these cruisers that I finished that I can't crew? No, they're brand new. Stop it. Well, that wasn't quite what I expected to happen. I mean, I've had my crew training max out. We get it 3,000 a turn, so it's not the end of the world. But okay, that's gonna actually slow down my production of ships a bit, I guess. Yeah, it's these ones. Yeah, not enough crew in the crew pool. Maybe I should sell them off, actually. It could be an interesting way of doing it. But you don't get as much for doing that, so I'd rather not. Still, that's something else to micromanage. Now then, with this naval invasion going on, do I just keep all my... This is the 14-inch fleet. Do I just keep all of them together, or do I go on the offensive, try and knock the Germans out? Do you know what? I think for now, we wait until this finishes. It's another 3 turns. So while we're waiting for them, I'm just going to move the fleet down here so that they're all together. I know I don't need to, but that's going to be better. Wow. Okazi running deep, but again, coming up against a heavy cruiser here, which I'm not too interested in taking. It is slow and it is old, possibly. I don't know, but again, I want to be cautious here. I want to be cautious. So yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, we're attacking in Australia. Cool. That's not gonna work. Let's end the turn. Let's see if we get anything interesting going on. I should really check back on Spain, because, well, once the blockade finishes, just to see how they are. I didn't really want to go to war against Spain anyway. Whoa. Oh, I own Helgoland? I'd totally forgotten about that. Oops. Blap. Yeah, Britain losing more and more transports. Yes. On Tacky class backled cruiser. That's a very fancy ship. But as your flagship, Egypt? Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah. We did lose a battleship for you, so I guess we'll let you. No. Right. Let's see if we can get a few of these ships. Wait, is it doing it automatically? It might be. Yeah, I think if you've got it ticked, it's automatically sending the crew out, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't have to micro that. That's convenient. How the hell am I going to crew all these ships? And was not expecting to run into manpower issues, but that's fine. The ships can sit there, and then when they're ready, they can go off. So 100%, 100%. Woo! Again, another convoy attack, but it's guarded by a heavy cruiser. Now we're going to end the turn again. Should mean that we take the Gilberts. And then maybe I send the fleets to go knock the Germans out. We can take our time against the British. They're not really a threat at the moment. Maybe we can just... Yeah, I mean, especially if we take Gibraltar, which will give us total control, well, almost total control over the Straits of Gibraltar, which is pretty handy because we own, you know, we could in theory install artillery on both sides. Not that the game features that, but you could in theory put, you know, a couple of 16-inch guns in Gibraltar and a couple of 16-inch guns right here. I can't remember what this is called, but the tip of Morocco here. Next to the Atlas Mountains, and yeah, sailing through here would be very, very difficult. Oh, someone's building a new ship. I don't know what they're building. Too quick. Okay, Spain's economy has been stabilised. No, we're fighting to the end with Britain. Yeah, they're just going to smack poor Helgoland over and over and over again. Yep. Want a Mizuho refit? Sure. And we get the Western Gilberts. Lovely. Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, this way. Fiji. Can I already launch an invasion of Fiji? Yeah, I can queue it up. Cool. Right, what have I got? No. Definitely no. That's a new type of ship, though. Which is interesting to know. 3 quad 16-inch guns. Vengeance class. Cool name. Cool name. Oh. Now, this could potentially be... Oh, it's another Good Hope class. Okay, large convoy raid. Yeah, we'll do this one. Keep smacking the British up, and then we should be able to take Gibraltar next turn. Be fantastic. I think, yeah, what I'm going to do, seeing as I have ships over here, is I'm going to plonk... do they have anything in Le Havre? Yeah, they've got a battleship. I'm just going to plonk everything in the North Sea. Have a nice big battle with the Germans, hopefully. Smash them up, and then possibly blockade them. And knock them out of the war as well. Which is mean, but yeah, we could do it. So if we move everything, actually no, not everything to the North Sea. Move 14-inch fleet here, and then the other 2 fleets into the North Sea, and then that should generate some battles, and then hopefully we win those, and then we can move one of them into the Baltic Sea, and then, yeah, Germans are stuffed. And so are the British, by the way. That's really bad for the British. Just like, no, stop sinking the transports. Speaking of transports, let's go sink the Australia. And her transports. Yep. Let's go. Long range hits there. Iroey seems more interested in firing on the transports, which I find quite funny. Oh, come off it. So rude. Just try and throw off their targeting a little bit. There we go, now we're in range. Ow. No, yeah, dump your torps and leave. Not a bad plan. Right, can you take some heat off? So Electras can get out of there. Whoa! Good. Having some problems with their fire control again. Really interested in. Can the 3-inch guns? Yeah, there we go. More interested in the transports. If it can cause Britain to collapse, that would just be funny. Whoa! More torps. Might be able to hide behind the transports. Stop it. I said stop it. Nope, no. Oh well, 3-inch guns should finish it off. There we go. Convoy destroyed. Now, can Haguro get out of there? Australia's reasonably far away. What's the range on her guns? Wow, she's almost out of shells. 36 for the AP. Okay. 30 at the moment. I think, well, Australia might be fast enough to pursue if she wants to. Stop it. Be an interesting tactic with these, because the AI is likely to want to fight at range. They have reduced shells. Yeah, they do. Interesting weakness. Just don't have the fight in them for a long engagement. I think if they come up against a Mizuho or something like that, they're going to be in real trouble. But against our heavy cruisers, they're proving interesting to fight. It can hit us at long range. Maybe we want to sit at that long range and let them waste their shells. There must be a range where they're not really able to hit me very effectively. Anyway, I'll see you on the post-battle results screen. There we go. We sunk the convoy. It's the main thing. Even though Britain technically gets more VP, which... Again, I tried adjusting... transport VP is still higher than it is in vanilla. It still doesn't feel quite right. But the problem is, again, scaling. Because transport losses in the early game, they're right on the edge of being... Like, you sink a transport and... the entire country collapses. But this late into the game, they don't feel as impactful. But yeah, there's no scaling to it, so what can you do? Right, I think that's a good place to as any to end. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.